if you remember, we had played a Dimir draw deck that kind of relied a little bit too heavily on rares and mythics in the set, and I don't think that that reliance on those cards needed to be there. We did have Shieldred in here. Shieldred was really good. We had Gix. Gix was actually not as good for this build, but I'm going to try to actually push this through the arena. We do have 8 lands that are rares, but outside of that, we have 2 Gixian Puppeteers and 4 Evolved Sleepers. What is the point of this deck, though? We are actually trying to grow our Faerie Vandals and our Gurgling Anointers and make them as big as possible. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, put a 1/1 counter on the Gurgling Anointer. And that goes for the Faerie Vandal as well. This guy also has Flash. They both have flying, and when the Gurgling Anointer dies, return another target creature with mana value less than or equal to his power from your graveyard to the battlefield. So he's able to get the Gixian Puppeteer back out, but really we're trying to get Faerie Vandals out, we're trying to get Evangel of Synthesis out, and Evolved Sleepers. If you notice, we have an average spell cost of 2.0, 17 creatures, 19 non-creatures. Most of those non-creatures are either going to be kill spells or stuff like Rona's Vortex, to eliminate a card completely from the grave, putting it at the bottom of the graveyard. It's almost as good as exiling, and the rest of the stuff is just drawing cards to get to our Gurgling Anointers and Faerie Vandals. We even threw a couple of copies of Combat Research in here, and yeah, that's the deck. Over in the sideboard, if you're interested, we do have some Duresses. If our opponent has things that we can't really handle, some really, really big spell decks, like we're seeing too many Titans, Phyrexian Yadadas, and Doo-Doo-Doo-Doo-Dees, these Duresses are going to hit those and knock them out of the game. Negates gets rid of any board wipes, and disdainful strokes and stuff like that. Infernal Grasps, more removal. Here's a trick about removal as we move into the matches. Oh, hey, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We are about halfway to our mark. Might as well get that little pump out of the way right now. But the one thing to remember about removal and stuff like that is it actually allows us to remove creatures that have a much higher rarity. They're very powerful. You could remove a Shieldred with just a Go for the Throat, right? You pay 2 mana, you use your common card or uncommon, can't remember right now, but you kill the Shieldred. Super powerful, super great way to play budget decks is lots of removal, because removal is cheap. A lot of control. Control is cheap, right? Let's get into some matches and see if this will actually win. Going up against Mr. Jace, and we draw 4 lands, but we get a Faerie Vandal and a Gurgling Anointer, so I can't complain about it. And a Tainted Indulgence, we get to pump them a little bit. Evangel of Synthesis. Man, oh man, we just mana pass. Faerie Vandal does have Flash. Oh, goes to my turn. Try to get the Faerie Vandal out. We do. Swing. Anointer. Yeah, it's looking okay so far. But our opponent hasn't really done anything. Synthesis. Draws another card. We're going to discard a land, I think. Pumps our guys up a little bit. Takes the opponent down to 15. We end turn. Goes to my turn. Really? Consider graveyard. Okay. This is a demonstration. It's almost as if we're going up against... oh, what's that little thing called? Yeah. Perfect. Perfect. We're going to go look. That was almost like going into the bot match in Arena, but I think the bot would have done better there, to be completely honest. Opponent did nothing. Nothing. Just played some lands and then scooped away. Can't let our ego get high on a match like that. Faerie Vandal, Anointer, and a Consider. Pretty decent little hand. It's not the greatest hand I've ever seen, but I am willing to work with it. Especially if we draw one more mana to make the Rona's Vortex very good. And we do have a Consider here as well. Let's put them on the board like this. Nope. Crystal Grotto gets to scry. Archie Ronin, huh? Whenever a samurai or a warrior you control attacks alone, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. A nice little cantrip for the opponent. Yeah. We'll flash it in. Mana. And he's going to attack alone. Faerie Vandal comes out, blocks the 1 damage. Okay. And now he plays out his dudes. Okay, let's get some guys on the battlefield. Then we will consider Thirst for Discovery. We want the Tainted Indulgence as well. Hey, why not? We just need to get damage off quickly. Swing in. Puts him down to 18. Gains a life off of the land. Tap land comes in. Can't really complain too much about that. Swing in with the... Oh, hello. It's a big boy. We won't block it. Technically, we get more damage off every turn than the opponent does right now. So we'll Synthesis, and we will discard Consider. Okay, swing in the air. Down to 13, and we will in turn, on the opponent's turn, we Tainted Indulgence, we get more life. Squee comes out. I don't think I want to be taking this much damage. So, pick up the Squee. Okay. Discards Goro. Ah, Lightning Strike. Okay. We do it like this. Gurgling Anointer into Tainted Indulgence, drawing to discarding the 1. Yep. Tempo deck, baby. Everything's in the air. Everything is doing wonderful. As long as there's no removal, or if he does something crazy shenanigans, we're looking like a win here. Yeah, block the, whatever this is called, the Horde Master here. 3, 6, 7, 8. That's fine. That is fine. And opponent scoops. That's it. Faerie Vandals and a Consider, so we can pump them just a little bit. And a Tainted Indulgence, so we can pump them just a little bit more. I think we keep it. We got some things we can do. We got some shenanigans to go for. Combat research as well. It's very good in this deck. Always get your card draw. Even if it's after combat, it's still card draw. Pump. Bloodcaster kind of slows us down a bit. Well, let's see if we can get it to swing, and then we flash in the Vandal. Get rid of it. Oh yeah, we're going to want to get rid of that in this matchup. Makes a 2-1. Swings in. We get the Faerie Vandal out. Block the Bloodcaster. You get your 1 blood, but you don't get a blood every turn. Another Faerie Vandal, and I think we actually want to consider here to pump it up just a little bit more. We do want to draw that consider. That kind of holds back the Lagamos. Unless he's got the removal. Garna. It swings. We block the damage. Yep. Here we go. Here we go. You could Rona Vortex on that Garna, get rid of it from the game completely, and pass turn. It's supposed to be more of an aggro thing, but it's been it's a little slower in this game. He's very aggro-y. Oh, well, Liliana of the Veil kills my Faerie Vandal, and I think that this might be the first loss. But we can respond with Evolved Sleeper. Only called Anvil. Very good. Very nice. Sacks the blood. Swings in for 3. We draw garbage. Perfect. Huh. Anointer, we do want to draw that for sure. And no use to put the combat research on yet. Children. Well, that shuts us all the way down.
We all have things we'd rather forget.
Yep, this deck shut us down. Oh, you jerk. Down to 10. And drawing card for turn, taking damage, and yep, we cannot pull out of this one. 2-1. Sleeper, sleeper. Can't say no to my sleepers. Alright. Swing. Let's evolving one time. Respond with another sleeper. Oh yeah, baby. Sleeper, sleeper everywhere. Does he have lay down arms? Okay. Anointed Assembler takes the field. Does not block. So just for tempo play, we will remove it. Dump all of our mana into these sleepers. More mana. That is actually quite the shame. cannot evolve him further. He has no mana, so we just swing in. Put him down to 10. Now we can start drawing cards off of the sleeper. Okay, we each get a Power Stone. He gets to draw a card. We get another mana. He blocks that one. We draw a card off of this one. Take a damage. Opponent down to 6. Pass turn. It almost be worth it to draw some cards, discard something, try to figure out where our stinking mana is. Or our Faerie Vandals and stuff. Okay, neither of those cards are big enough to really deal with these two big old boy sleepers. A lot of cards hitting the field right now. There we go. There we go. Discarding a mana. Okay, going to my turn. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. We'll just swing with this sleeper here. Okay. Walks it away to draw a card. Might Stone and the Weak Stone. Dealing with the sleeper, dealing with the Anointer. There's a lot of targets out there. Spider. Okay, we get another tapped Power Stone. He gets Mech Titan Core. Is he going to do it? We got to beat him before he can do it. Because this does stuff. And we don't have our removal. We'll draw a card off of the sleeper. Swing. Okay. Okay. Rona's Vortex on the Urza. We don't want him getting the Planeswalker. Bye. Uh-huh. Totally fine. Totally fine. Yeah, 4, 5, 6, 7. He could have cast it. He says good game, and he scoops it up. Sleeper, Vandal. Wow. Just like last game. Let's keep. And we'll start with the Swamp. Yep. Sleeper. We got an island, which is the perfect draw for us. Okay, Forest. Passes turn, huh? Okay. There's a hold. Something's sticking. Lets it through. We will do nothing. He does nothing. That cultivation, maybe? Threats detected. Search your library for up to 4 creature cards with different powers. Reveal them. An opponent chooses 2 of these. Shuffle the chosen cards into your library. Put the rest into your hand. Okay, let's see what you got. Alright, put... Beast Caller and Stomper into your hand? No, that's shuffling. Shuffle. Actually, shuffle these two. Okay. Synthesis? Draws a card. Discards a card. Pumps everything up. Evolve the sleeper. He takes 4. There's a Beast Caller. There's a Lone Speaker. We get another sleeper. That is an instant. Let's see what he decides to do. I think this is an average swing at best. He blocks there. That means I thirst. And yep, we'll discard the mana for sure. And move on. We get the Beast Caller out of the way. Okay. Should have played the Evolve Sleeper. Jujin defends the temple. Yes. Mana. Fight rigging. Not good. That's a very good card. I don't see black with that fight rigging. Okay, where are you putting that 1/1? On the dork. That is 100% fine. Swing. He does nothing. We evolve. And we evolve again. That's going to be almost fatal. Down to 2. That's 6 damage. Titan of Industry. Very nice. Gaining 5 health. Is that what I would imagine you to do? Yep, gaining 5 life, making a Rhino. Opponent is making quite a swift comeback in this game. Fight rigging on the Rhino, probably for the... What? Hello? Oh, from the fight rigging. Right. Okay. He's up to 12 health. I had an idea, but we cannot do it. Huh. Infernal Grasping that first Titan. We're gonna get a Faerie Vandal down as well. And I'm gonna have to end turn. I will skip my turn. Wowee wow. I thought we had him. I really did. Okay, I get it. This doubles the power and toughness of each creature you control till the end of turn. Unnatural growth. Yep. That's a lot of big stuff. Oh yeah, we're dead. There's no way around it. There is literally no way around any of this. Well, let's try to do it like this. Nah, let's not even try. Let's concede. He's taking too long. Taking too long to kill me. Okay. Consider Evangel of Synthesis, but not a whole lot going on. Let's mulligan. We will keep this, though. Because we got the Evolved Sleeper and the Faerie Vandal. Couple mana. There's another mana coming off of the stack. Tapped land for the opponent. We swing. End turn. Mana. Union of the third path. I will respond with Faerie Vandal. Okay. Third land. We could evolve the Sleeper twice here. He's tapped out, so let's just go ahead and evolve. Evolve. And next turn we're set up to start gaining that gaining those counters on the Faerie Vandal. Okay, target player discards 2 cards. We'll discard this. We'll discard this. Not happy about it. Mana. Swing. Probably want a Tainted Indulgence or something. Thirst. Discarding this. Okay. Resolve. I'm going to discard this. And this. Keep the thirst. Yep. Okay. Draw a card off of the Evolved Sleeper. It is mana. I'm actually considering holding the mana, though. Nah. What are the chances he has another one? Depopulate. Yeah. Respond with Faerie Vandal. We draw mana. We thirst. Discarding the mana. And we're still on the attack. Plains. Removal. Soul transfer. Okay. Let's try with the Gixian Puppeteer and start to gain a little bit of life out of this. Put that away into the graveyard and draw our second card. It is a Faerie Vandal. So opponent's been able to really try to control the battlefield, but our tempo is a little bit... It's holding out. We are holding out right now. As long as we can find a way to draw one card next... Nope, never mind. 3 or less from the graveyard to the battlefield. It's going to be the Evolved Sleeper for sure. We can evolve him once. End turn. We'll wait till he passes back to us. Okay, Shieldred. He does pass back to us. So, Faerie Vandal. Faerie Vandal. Draw. Another consider. Yes, we will also consider again. We will draw that. As long as he doesn't have the removal, we're looking pretty good here. Swing. Yes! Get out of here. Get out. Go on with ya. Alright, let's go and look at a post-game wrap. So 5 and 2 is pretty good for a very budget-y deck like this. Gixian Puppeteer is very specific to this deck. It did help out in the last round, but overall, I think you could actually go up and budget even more, and you could probably remove the Gixian Puppeteer from this deck, maybe add some more removal, especially for those big boy decks with the Titan of Industries, the Children's, the Apocalypse, stuff like that. Those things are really hurting this deck. Gixian Puppeteer just seems like it doesn't do a whole lot for us. Mostly because we're trying to be very tempo-y, very fast, and if we're not able to swing, we need to be removing the creatures so that we can end up indeed swinging. Evolve Sleeper is very important for this, and actually, Evolve Sleeper is a card that is very craftable anyway, especially if you're playing in black a lot, and he does stay for the next year. So not only the rest of this season, but next season he sticks in the format. So why not craft 4 of these if you're playing a lot in black? As for the rest of this, the Underground Rivers are going to be staying, but the Shipwreck Marshes are going away soon. Tapped land doesn't really hurt this deck as much as you would think it would, so you could actually maybe make the land base a little bit cheaper, but the Gurgling Anointers and the Faerie Vandals are what really makes this deck tick. Evangel of Synthesis is okay, but he got his moves off. He got a couple of things off when we had the opportunity to use him correctly as you were meant to use him. But deck won 5, deck lost 2. We can't really beat that for a very budget friendly deck where you don't need a whole lot of resources dumped from your economy into the deck. So hope you enjoyed today's video. Again, make sure to subscribe. We are halfway to me making a penny a week on YouTube, and it's gonna be fantastic when it happens. I'm gonna frame that penny, all of them, and only get paid out in pennies. But thank you for subscribing, and thank you for joining on today's video, and I will see you in the next rendition of Budget Magic the Gathering Arena, where we will probably actually be updating another one of these decks. I've been working on some stuff, but sometimes you just don't have it in you to make a specific deck on a specific day, so I just wanted to beat some stuff up with a Dimir draw deck. I will see you next time in the arena because I am out of words. Bye.